Hey there, I'm Gabriel Morris, and the title of this video is You Must Go Down Before You Can Go Up. And what I am talking about is the spiritual path of increasing and heightening your vibration. And there's a lot of talk about raising the vibration and ascension and coming from a higher place and a higher mind. And this is all very well and good, but focusing on going up is a dualistic approach, because God is not up there. Well, God is up there. God's up there, God's down here, God's to the left, God's to the right, God's everywhere. But the typical spiritual belief and aim tends to be that of going up. Heaven's up in the clouds somewhere, hell is down in the earth, and we want to go this way. But my own personal understanding, based on many different experiences that I've had, if you're actually looking for God, if you're actually looking for the source of consciousness, where you came from, where we're going back to, it's within. Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within. The source of divine consciousness is within. It's within your own mind, your own consciousness. I have a video that I titled, We Are Islands in the Ocean of God. And what I describe is how an island is not a separate hunk of land floating on top of the ocean. An island is a part of the earth that is protruding up above the surface of the ocean and appears to be separate if you're looking at it from above. The ocean itself could be likened to the subconscious. The island sitting on top of the ocean is like our conscious mind, that which we are aware of, that we are seeing. But if you go down, then you discover that that little chunk of land is actually connected to the earth. It is just a projection of the earth and is connected to the whole rest of the planet. Our consciousness is like this. We appear to be these separate beings, but in fact we are simply a little finger, a little island, a little tentacle of God poking up out of the surface of the sea. And if you travel down, then you discover that you are connected to everything. Now, there's another aspect to this that I want to explore, which is that down is where our root chakra is. It is where our emotional feeling body is, in the solar plexus, in the stomach area, your gut feelings. The lower chakras tend to be deemed less spiritual and denied, as opposed to the upper chakras. Your voice, your vision, your mind, this all tends to be glorified as the way to approach and see the world. And your feelings, sexuality, your root power and energy and spontaneous impulses tend to be denied and looked at as less than equal, less than spiritual. But that is our root power. That is the source of our deepest personal power and energy, is the lower chakras. The Kundalini energy originates in the base chakra, the root chakra. If you really want to ascend, and I will freely admit that I don't know exactly what ascension means. I think we all have a concept of what that might mean. Whether or not it's possible now in this lifetime, I have no idea. I have my own personal feeling, intuition about it, which is that I do think that it's possible. I don't know how that will actually manifest, or if that will manifest in my lifetime. But anyways, just as a general idea of raising the spiritual vibration, becoming more aware, more conscious, more tuned in to the planet and to the people in your life, more friendly, more kind, more loving. In order to become all these things in a real sense of actually being fully present being tapped into the truth of who you are, we need to go down into these deeper aspects of ourselves, into our feelings, into our feeling body located in the solar plexus, the root chakra, sexual feelings and energies, because this is the source of our creativity. This is the source of our feeling, which is where love comes from. Love is a feeling, and it is absolutely essential to integrate this lower part of ourselves with the upper part of ourselves. The upper part of ourselves doesn't have enough power to ascend and to truly be whole and one without incorporating the lower aspects of ourselves. So it's extremely important for us to get in touch with our lower self, which is oftentimes shrouded in shadow and darkness. Bring the light into that part of ourselves, open it up, allow it to express. Those feelings may very well look rather ugly and unpleasant and be difficult to get in touch with and challenging to work with because they are very intense, very powerful energies. Kundalini awakening, tapping into the Kundalini energy can be extremely overwhelming and intense and difficult because these are base power energies, but it is important that we align with them. So along the spiritual path, incorporating these lower aspects of ourselves with the upper part of ourselves so that we are truly and fully present within all aspects of our being, not separating ourselves out and saying, this is the good part of me, this is the bad part of me that's going to go down to hell, but truly centered within our being in such a way that we're integrating all aspects of ourselves, upper and lower. That is really the truth of the concept of oneness, is abandoning this notion of upper is better, lower is worse, the sky is better than the earth, but unifying these different aspects of ourselves so that we are truly going forth in our lives, relating with others around us, relating with the planet in such a way that we are tapped into and integrating with all aspects of our being, upper and lower, and recognizing that God is within. All of these different aspects of ourselves are within us, and the solution is not to separate out, this is the good part of us, this is the bad part of us, and get rid of this part, but to integrate it all within us, so that we are fully in tune with all parts of ourselves and utilizing all parts of ourselves as we go forth into the world. So, thanks for watching, take care.